So is the PlantWave legit? Yes, it is. This is the device here, and I'm actually testing some prototypes that I just got from the factory. We're running out of the device because it is in such high demand. So thank you all for supporting this project. It's been really cool. But yeah, so how does it work? Well, you can see we have these two electrodes on the plant. The PlantWave is going to measure the amount of connection between these 2 points. Now, as a plant is photosynthesizing and moving water around, the amount of connection between these 2 points changes. So as that's changing, that is being graphed as a wave. The wave is translated by this device into pitch. Then pitch, is then used for notes. So the pitch messages are sent from this device wirelessly to a phone running the PlantWave app. And the app has different collections of instruments you can choose for plants to play. And each collection of instruments has like a different use case. So some are more for meditation, some are more for getting like a very real-time listening experience of exactly what's going on in the plant. You can almost think of each of these different sound sets as kind of different versions of a wind chime, except instead of it being wind, it's the electrical variation that is happening within this plant. So what do you say? You want to listen to it? Let's check this out. Well, we're going to plug this in, and we're going to start to hear some music. So let's check it out. You can hear that it's very slow. It's a little less active right now. And if I touch the plant, you'll hear a little more activity. Because in that moment, my hands are becoming a part of this signal. So I'm joining the plant in that music. So this sound set, or this collection of instruments, is called Celestial Being. If you go in here, you can learn more about it. And you can see it's like these expressive instruments, including electric piano, bass, chimes, flute. And so the musical output can be anywhere from kind of ambient music to almost like free jazz, which is a really cool way of listening to this data. So you can also listen to it with just one instrument. There are many different kinds of sound sets here. And I'm going to show you something that you might like. If you're a super sound nerd like me, you can see the back end of how all of this works in terms of the sound design. So I can select what key it's in, and then the frequency, the bass frequency of the key, and I can put it in 432 hertz. I can put it in 528 hertz. Right now it's an A sharp major pentatonic. And this plant is controlling 4 different instruments. So it's controlling bass, electric piano, flute, and then this kind of like sparkly thing. And so, in fact, the sparkly thing only happens when there's a big change in the data. So you can see here, this is basically activity level. So how much range or how much big change is happening in the plant. So this pixie dust sound will only turn up if there's a big shift in the plant, which I might be able to initiate by touching it. Let's listen. Oh. Well, that was it. So that worked. Let's see what else we have here. We have electric piano and we have flute. And so the flute is playing most of the time. It stops playing if it's really active. The electric piano is always playing. So that's kind of how it works. There's nothing that's pre-recorded here. Everything is a real-time expression of what's happening in the plant. And it's never ending and never repeating. As long as the plant's alive, it'll just keep going on forever. So I hope that answers your question. Thanks for watching.